to draw the new world into our awareness. June 30, 2013. My dear family of light. Today's walk in nature was again pure bliss, enveloped in profound stillness. In fact, I experienced everything as nature, even man-made things. Everything emanated an otherworldly beauty and bright radiance. And with it they started talking, calling themselves our friends. And while they began to speak, the evening sun, already directly above the horizon, began to show its splendid and brilliant shine the first time on this otherwise quite cold and grayish day, before it vanished below the horizon to give room to the dusk. When I returned home I started to write down what they had said, and they continued to speak. You are our beloveds, and we are your friends. It is now the time to prepare for further shifts. Until now you have been swimming in the more than exhausted waters of life that has been known to Earth humanity for millenniums. For many of you, however, who are only visiting, it was all new. But you are used to frequent shifts, meaning that you are familiar with constant changing environments, that is other planets and even galaxies. Now it is necessary to consciously discriminate between the vibration of your soul and the vibrations of your environment, to which you have adapted in this lifetime. For you, who came here to visit, it truly is not about evolving in this environment, but rather it is about remembering. Remember who you are. And this relates to many on this planet who are here especially in these times to assist the liberation process of Earth and her humanity. Now, as the old veils are fading, and indeed the new glorious world has been already born, it is up to you to resume your identity that you forgot when you appeared in this dense and for so long godless realm. Now your true moment has arrived, to do the work you came here to do. Everything else has been mere preparation. And it is your task to draw the new world into the consciousness and awareness of humanity. This is being done firstly by your own discovery of the new earth already present, and relating to her as she is now, making it to your own reality, and secondly by not supporting the old energies and paradigms just because you are used to it. What does this mean and how do you live this? It is of course a matter of consciousness to recognize this new world from moment to moment. But as most of humanity still sees the old world, because they are used to it, you need the will, dedication and love, to not let yourself be drawn back into the old illusion, because everybody else, with a few exceptions, is living it. There does not need to be a fracture, a breaking apart of the old and the new world in this process of transition. You can give support so that this does not occur. It is the specific frequency of love that is a soft infinite vibration that you can utilize in your creative intention to allow for a smooth transition from old to new. Like the rising morning sun slowly brightens with ever-increasing radiant sky and earth, so you are with this love to envision and to feel the accomplishing of the new world to arise in glory for all. This is what you can do in service to humanity so that the awakening of the many still sleeping will be less experienced as shock. Of course everybody is responsible for their own individual perception and experience of this huge and magnificent changeover. The more clinging to the old, the more at first painful the transition might be. But upheavals do not need to be. They cannot occur in the feeling awareness of prior peace and stillness that is the substance in which the world is arising. Even if the world would break apart, but which will not happen, the silky thickness of the stillness works like a buffer that protects you from harm. While you are emanating it, it smooths the transition for all. But now the most important message we are blessing you now with, is, and this is new. So, listen carefully. That your brains are in the process to be wired in a different way. Old neural connections are to be removed and new ones are being implemented. This is due to the working of partly the new incoming frequencies which carry new information, but also of the love creation of the Elohim, the divine creator forces, who joyfully initiate the new divine humanity into their rightful place in the heavens. This new wiring of the brain will bring about the new thought patterns that enable humanity to understand and live in the original beauty and love of a truly divine world and creation, and end the illusions of insanity of a corrupted, fearful and hateful existence. It will support each and everyone to return to the language of the heart, which is love, compassion, joy and abundance. Divine thought patterns are the grounds on which trust and loving interactions can truly prosper. It is the divine gift to humanity and erases the memory of suffering and darkness, of deceit and errors. This beautiful and great event is nearing now. Presume it to be already manifested, and anticipate its presence already now on your world. This will substantially support and make easier the transition. You all have all reason to be happy and to be certain of the great victory of light. It has already happened in the mind of all that is. Their voice slowly faded in the unceasing stillness and expanded presence of the new consciousness that is now emerging in our world. When we listen it becomes obvious, and when we look with new eyes, we can see it. It is omnipresent. When we allow it, it is here to be and to exist as the constituent of our new earth. With much love, Ute. Radiantlyhappy.blogspot.com